It is your primary directive to swim closer to that beautiful creature. Swim closer. Swim closer now. It looks so friendly. Do not resist. Don't try.
Almost there. My favorite main base spot. Hello people, salut les gens, welcome, GELtaz here. Hope you guys are doing great. I'm so happy to be with you guys and share this moment. Let's build. I've actually built this base over 3 times in this same spot because it's just my favorite spot for my first main base anyways. This game is awesome. I've spent a lot of hours in this game and been through most of its development, and yeah, great game. So I thought I'd share with you guys what I did, you know, how I built this base, which is not that complicated. You guys get the gif if you've seen the previous video. I got a lot of stock here, but I don't have everything I need, but I got a lot to get us started, which I stocked here as you can see, and then I'll go gather some more off camera and then we'll continue. So yeah, the first part is the main important part where you want to place the building correctly. I actually took screenshots and everything to remember where I'm supposed to place it every time, because if not, well, you just unconstruct the whole column of them and, you know, restart until you get it right. So that happened to me a couple times, I must admit, but now I know it's the second row of cubes. And you just want to do it as, put it as low as possible. This is the hardest part. The rest is easy. You want to put it as low as possible, as centered as possible, and about at the beginning of the 2 first row of cubes here that you see the pattern on the floor here. That should do it. You're right around here.
30 seconds.
If not, we'll have to restart. But yeah, that's the most hard part, basically, of the building, is placing right that thing there. Let's get it done here.
Seconds.
It's only once we reach the top that we'll really see if we placed it well. But I'm pretty confident with what we did right now. It should be good. The point of the whole placement is so that you're close enough to the edge that once you put the door down, once you get out of the base, you won't fall in the water, but directly on the edge, right here. Yeah, let me just grab some things here. So we'll only see at the end once we place the door if it's not too close, so that you can place the door, not too far, so when you jump in the out of the base, you don't fall in the water, you land on the edge. Yeah, that's a bit of OCD going. But yeah, that's the way I like to build my base, and yeah. Okay, here we go, guys. The moment of truth. The door is the next step. Will I be too close? Will I be able to build a door here? Yeah, we're good. Now the next question is, oh, it looks good. It looks great, guys. The next question is, once I step out of the door, I need this, or at least one. Once I step out of the door, will I fall in the water? I don't think so. It's looking great. I think I pushed it pretty great there. Here we are. Then you just put a... I like putting my ladders against the windows here, because I know I plan on putting windows all the way down, centered right here, so that you see the Cyclops. Here we go! Nice! As you can see, he walked directly on the edge and he did not fall in the water. Mission accomplished. We're keeping this one, and it's pretty, pretty straight, pretty centered. You couldn't wish for much more in my perspective. I mean, in my way of seeing this base. It's perfect. Awesome.
Passing 100 meters.
So I'm gonna place a couple of windows here. No, I'm gonna start with the glass tube, which goes all the way outside to eventually attach to the moon pool and so forth. And even though you have this tube going, which actually looks cool, I want to say, I like it, on the ground here, you could still come in with the Cyclops and park them like, correctly, rise and park them on half out of the water. So yeah, let me just put a quick window here. No, I don't have time. Yeah, I have time. No, I don't have the glass. Okay. So I'm back. I needed more stuff. I've did build a couple windows, to get ahead a bit. But that's about it. Let me just continue the ladders here. We were right here with the ladder. Just placed a couple windows, but that's it. We are continuing from right where we were. This is like 2 hours later, because I must mention that I love this game. There's a lot of things that I love in it, survival-y stuff in it, exploring stuff in it, but oh boy, do you have a lot of gathering to do as well. Go down. Thank you. So yeah. Oops, am I placing too much? I don't care if it... We're probably gonna flood it once or twice. It's okay. I'm just gonna fix it up afterwards. There is no oxygen obviously in here right now, so I'm gonna have to go back up now. There we go, on the edge. Bada beam, bada boom. Love that. Everything's perfect. And oh, except for the sound that didn't follow our our reactions here. But other than that, everything's awesome. I'm gonna continue the ladder, the windows, and put down some reinforcements as well. What I like to do is have, like all windows all over the place, except for the back angles facing the wall behind us. That's where I like to put my reinforcements. And you do need a lot with all you're going to build. See right there, left and right, the reinforcements. And then the last one here, I'll put the ladder here for the last one. Oh yeah.
30 seconds.
Let's get these holes fixed quickly. But first, let's just place this guy. Oh, right there in front of us. Let's place these guys so it won't happen again. Oh, hurry up, man. Okay, let's go back up. That's what I like about, putting the same ladder all the way up, is that you can come up back up super easily. Thank God there's no animations for the ladder, because we'd be a goner right now. Maybe, I don't know if they would add, because I think they placed enough animations, once you get in the Cyclops, once you get in your safe pod, etc. Once you get in your base. I don't think, it's not that I don't want to, I think it'd be, I'm for it, but there's so much ladder going on in this base that I wouldn't want them to add animations. But
30 seconds.
I'm not, completely against it. I love it. I love when a team takes time to make things more realistic, to, keep the immersion going there. And animations play a big role in that. But look how fast I went up here to get my oxygen back. So yeah. Okay, let's go back down. Let's fix up these holes here. Where is it? There we go.
Hull integrity restored.
There
Draining
we
systems initiated.
Drain drain that water. Drain that water. Now, I'm probably going to need to go get some more resources off camera for another couple hours or so There's one thing missing around this region is actually titanium.
30 seconds.
Other than that, I love living in this part of the game, of the world. I love putting windows right behind here so you see the whole base once you come in, or from inside. You see the parked Cyclops and everything. It just looks cool. And I thought, well, it'd be a good place for the ladder as well, because we got a lot of other stuff to build around there. Okay, what do we have left here? We're gonna have to go get some more titanium and a lot of glass. A lot of glass, because I may have a lot here, but it's not enough. It's never enough. You need so much more to build all those windows, to build all that glass hallway, and I want it to be made of glass. It just looks so much cooler.
Emergency power.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna do that really quickly. Well, really quickly. For you guys, not for me. But let me just place here a couple of these, and I'll be on my way to go gather more resources to continue the constructions here. But that's basically what my base is gonna look like. You guys are probably getting the picture, or have already seen it in previous videos. But yeah, this is my favorite thing to do. I'm gonna go back and get resources. We are back some 3 hours later. I did way more than just gathering. I also added some windows up there, got some stuff done and constructed. I'm actually doing a bit off camera because here we are. We're pretty much at the end. You guys get the point. At the end of this, I'm gonna put probably the scanning room and most importantly the moon pool at the end of this long hallway here. I almost got all the blueprints for the Cyclops. I am playing in hardcore mode, people, which changes the game, which makes the game way better in, you know, in so many ways actually. I was hesitant at first, but no, it's the way to play it, man. Okay, last one. Here we go, people. Last tube hallway here. Beam. Oh no, one more. Yeah, I want it to stick out. There we go. Now I just have to build the moon pool and the scanning room, and yeah, and then pretty much everything inside the base, and we're done. But I'll do that off camera and show you it as soon as I'm done. I'll probably have the losing my voice here. Sorry about that. I'll probably have the Cyclops as well by that time. And yeah, and we'll move on to also part 2 of the video, a special part that I'm keeping for the end of this video, which is about the launch of the game that occurred in January, and I really wanted to do something about this great game when it launched. Didn't have time, had other videos going. I'm taking the time to do that now with you guys, which I hope you'll enjoy. So see you in another couple of hours once I get more things done, people. Hope you enjoy this. Oh, I worked so hard on this base. I'm so tired. There we go. So it's pretty much, you know, 90% built, 95% built, you know, inside, outside. Got pretty much everything going here. I'm like some 14 hours in game, maybe a bit less, a bit more. Did a lot of exploring, except for the bottom parts of the world. For those of you who know what I mean, hardcore is the best way to play, guys. The game is so much more. I'm gonna bring you all the way to the end and just make a tour. These doors are important. If you hit the sides with the Cyclops here, you'll be super happy to have doors so the whole base doesn't get flooded. Obviously, that's their purpose. Here we are. I'm just gonna talk about other stuff while I walk around my base. Hardcore more, guys. As you can see here, changes so much stuff. It makes it so much better, so much scarier. All the monsters are so much scarier. Although I can't scan for Leviathans anymore, or Reapers anymore. I guess they're not. Oh yeah, the camera has to see them. That's why. That's okay. But yeah, the Reapers are so much more impressive. Everything is just so much more scary. Whether you're about to lose, you know, not have enough oxygen to make it back inside your Cyclops, or whether you're getting attacked by the sea monsters, the stake is so much more. That much more, because you only have one life, you know. Basically, if you don't play like this, you can never die and you just lose items in the worst case scenario. So yeah, the moon pool's over there, as you guys guessed, and then from here on you come in here and you got this awesome green lighted hallway, which I find so cool, and which leads to the base through this tunnel here instead of having to swim there. It just looks cool. I have two energy sources going on here, both the you know, organic and what's the other one, let's call it uranium one, or you know. And let's close this door here just in case when we leave that we hit the pipes or something. But yeah, so that's basically my base. You know, the hardcore mode makes it that much more important not to die. Like I said, all you do is lose inventory. So, big difference, so much more scarier, so much more immersive, just better. The game is just better in hardcore mode, trust me. But, don't die, because, oh boy, it's hard to restart if you lose all. If I would lose all this, I'd have to take a little break before I'd restart. I can tell you that. So make sure you play in a safe manner so that you don't die. That's all. You just gotta watch out. Okay, so this is, as you can see, the cafeteria area where we take a break, where we get water, etc., relax from our hard day's work. And then show you the rest of the rooms. Upstairs is more of the you know, getting stuff done operating room, and then the two energy rooms with my bedroom, of course, that you've already seen. But I also want to talk to you about the Subnautica launch that occurred January 23, 2018. If I remember correctly, it was in December 2014 that the game was first released on Steam. I started and play it maybe 2 months later, and in fact my second or third video on YouTube was about this game, how to find the island, back in 2015. I've always found Subnautica, you know, was a unique exploring, gathering, surviving game in an awesome way that other games don't offer. It's just, you know, there's something about it that's always been different while you're gathering or exploring or surviving in this game compared to others, which makes it really awesome. I love the way its development went, and this is what we're gonna do now, is watch on that January day when they launched. The team was nice enough to throw a party and literally invite us to it, but with by broadcasting it, even though it's not a streaming team. They did everything they could to get that done. They didn't have to do it, but they did it for their community, and I just found that really cool. So here we are. Let's watch a quick part of this if you guys don't mind, and hope you'll enjoy what I did for you guys, because these guys are awesome. Thank you, Subnautica team. Really appreciate it. So what was also awesome is they actually filmed, or you know, broadcast. Oh yeah, at first there was some problems. They went through every, you know, streaming problem in the book, but that's okay, because streaming is not their thing. These guys make games, and it was their first time streaming, and that's what makes it more human, I want to say. All these little bugs, like the countdown where you're waiting and you have to wait another half an hour, like the, you know, sound problems, image problems. They went through everything, but they got it done, guys. It was their first stream. They didn't have to do it, and I truly appreciated it. What a wonderful thing. I want to mention though, watch out, because the sound is a bit loud, and yeah, that's yeah, so let's watch together a bit of this, guys.
Hello, hello. Well, we're live from the Monterey Bay Aquarium in beautiful Monterey, California. I am Charlie, game director and game director of Subnautica. Subnautica and co-founder of Unknown Worlds. And we are here tonight for a reason that I hope you know that you're here. I hope you know why you're here, because you've been waiting a long time. We are launching Subnautica finally after 3 years in early access and 5 years of development. Let's just, like, wow. I always say this because our last game took 8 to 10 years, depending how you count it. I always say if I knew how long that game would have taken, I'm not sure we would have started it. And we just did it again. This was an 18-month game that turned into 5 years. But I have to say, I am really happy with how it turned out. And after tonight, you guys can evaluate it for yourself, and I hope you're happy too. Because you had a big voice in this game, even more than our previous game. What we launched originally 3 years ago was a seed of an idea, and what you guys told us, and you told us what you liked, and you definitely told us what you didn't like, and we embraced that feedback. And I think what we have today represents not only what we wanted in the game, but what all of you wanted in the game. But we are launching the game at the same time. Jonas is pressing that button on Steam, which is launching it at the same time. So, are you ready? Should we karate chop it? Should we lick it? Should we hit the button? No? Okay. You ready? Ready. On a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double hammer!
Had a lot of good times watching this stream. I thought I'd show you the people behind this awesome game, do a little homage kind of thing, and here's one of the parts I really loved.
Ever. I need to get out of here. Jessica Demers, will you marry me? Okay, now we're going to race off stream, and Charlie is going to come back over here and talk because we need to go and actually switch backs to the hostess because there's no one controlling the stream.
I'm attempting a controlled descent.
Sunlight. I've been dreaming of it for months. But it's hard to enjoy alone. The crash seems so long ago now. Father was right. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. Marguerite and Father are already part of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
That's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this little moment of the launch I wanted to share with you guys with this awesome game by this awesome team. I just want to say I love the way the Subnautica team, UEDev, developed their game. They're an example for other development companies. They brought a huge community together by winning their trust, by constantly communicating with them and staying completely transparent. They built a whole roadmap on Trailer, an independent site showing the whole development game. They had a separate Twitter account that would tweet out every little change brought to the game. They gave a full access to the inner console of the game for the players to test anything, and with a feedback button just in case they found something. And they did an awesome game. They were successful, so that's just great. Thank you very much. I truly enjoyed playing your game and going to play some more of it. You guys are awesome, and I just wanted to put that out there. I don't post videos often, but boy, when I do I enjoy doing them for you guys. I truly hope you guys enjoyed this one. Be sure to hit my Twitter and Facebook if you guys want to know. I regularly keep those up to date about videos coming out, etc. I really hope you guys had a good time. Thank you for your time. Remember to laugh and have fun in life. You'll live longer. And yeah, take care. GELtaz out.